you stay long enough. So before tonight, I show you how to take ground, and I don't care if it's in your physical body, I don't care if it's in your area, I can stand here all night and talk to you how to win in your physical body. I can show you demonstration of exercises, I can show you how to eat right, I can put the whole game plan on there, but I discovered most people already know what to do, they're not just doing it. Most of you in this house tonight, you know what it takes to take ground in that area of your life that you need to take ground in, you're just not doing it. So my goal tonight is to inspire you, to encourage you, to motivate you, but also to give you a game plan. If you didn't want to take ground, if it wasn't your desire, you wouldn't be here tonight. The fact you're here tells me that you desire to win more in an area, that you desire to take ground. But I believe a lot of people, they lose in life and they don't take ground because they're still stuck staying at the old ground. So I don't know where you're at tonight. I don't know what that mountain is in your life, but I'm believing tonight that one moment can absolutely change your life. One decision. And what's that decision? It's I'm done at this mountain. This mountain in my life, it doesn't matter what it is, that disease you've been dealing with, yes, that physical ailment, yes, maybe it's weight loss. We've been talking about physical body. Maybe you need more energy. Maybe your mindset just hasn't been there. Maybe you lost your job and you're believing for a new job. Maybe your marriage needs restoration. I don't know what that mountain is, but that thing weighing on you tonight, it's time for you to say, no, 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 I am moving to new ground. And so many times we want to take new ground. And Pastor Paul's been bringing it with messages. And I've been listening. I said, man, there's so many people here and they hear a great message. And I'm ushering at the back and then they come up after and they say, man, I really want to take ground. I said, what'd you think about the message? I really want to take ground, but man, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I said, what do you mean you're stuck? Man, I'm stuck in this depression. I'm stuck. This relationship is not working. My marriage is not working. Man, I'm stuck financially. I can't get out of debt. And I said, man, the issue is we're staying in the comfortable place. We're staying at the mountain. So your first step for you to take new ground is you got to make a decision tonight to leave the mountain. I want you to look at somebody right now and tell them you stayed long enough. Look at somebody else, tell them you've stayed long enough. So you're probably sitting out there, you're saying, well, Coach JC, that's great. Pastor Paul said you wrote a book and you usher here, but do you really know what it takes to take ground? I mean, have you ever faced mountains? Come on, really, we've all faced mountains in life. But I want to give you just a little insight in my life and why I just am humbled and grateful to stand up here today, but why I believe that I do have the answer for you today. And it's right there in that verse, and the next verse is to follow. But I said earlier that I grew up in New Jersey. Man, I grew up with big goals and dreams. Anybody in here ever have big goals and dreams? Yeah, we all have big goals and dreams and expectations, and some of you are like me, and those goals and dreams, they just haven't manifested in your life yet. And I had big goals and dreams to grow up one day, and this might shock you, but man, I promised you, and no, I'm not gonna do it for you tonight, but I promised you, if anybody asked me, that I was gonna grow up to be, are you ready for it? A professional rapper. Real talk. See, some of you think it's funny. The whitest dude out of New Jersey, and I thought I was gonna be a professional rapper, and if I wasn't a professional rapper, man, I knew I was gonna play in the NBA. So I was the whitest and the shortest, but I was gonna be a professional rapper, or I was going to be an NBA basketball player. Man, big goals and dreams ended me here at Oral Roberts University in 1999. That's a miracle I even got here. How God opened the door last minute. I said, I will never go out to Oral Roberts University to play basketball. Came out here with big goals and dreams to hoop, to play basketball. And one decision, one moment, just like it could change your life for the better, changed my life for the worse. There's a pretty girl on campus. We all had a chaser, and guess who won? Coach JC. Coach JC abandoned all the morals that I grew up with. Anybody ever make mistakes in here? Yeah, how many are grateful for God's mercy? Yeah, unconditional love and grace. And I made one mistake. This young lady, we're not married, she has a baby, I have a daughter. I'm 20 years old, threw away a basketball opportunity, threw away the big goals and dreams. That one mistake led to another mistake, and I ended up at 21 years old in the fight of my life to be a father. Down and out on a 600 square foot apartment here in Tulsa, Oklahoma by myself. No furniture, contemplating if it was gonna be the last day of my life. Praying and hoping when I went to bed that I wouldn't wake up. And I don't know about you, that's a pretty big mountain to face. 21 years old, got a kid. threw away. Well, that story that you create for yourself, we all have it. What happens when that story that you create for yourself gets rattled? What do? So in a big mess, somebody said, you need to go to this place called VBI at the time, Victory Bible Institute. I enrolled in VBI, Victory Bible College now, and I sat in this guy's class right here. He talked about renewing your mind. He talked about biblical principles, and my situation started to turn around. And I'm not gonna sit here and tell you the whole story, but 10 years in the battle of my life to be a father, I faced a mountain that looked insurmountable. I faced a mountain that other people out there, lawyers and everybody, judges said, you'll never win. You'll never be a dad. You're never gonna be able to be a father that God called you to be, and your story's over. And I faced that battle over and over and over again. But all of a sudden, I started to take the same biblical principles that I'm gonna give you today, how to take ground. I started to implement in my life that I learned at Victory Bible College under Ron McIntosh and Pastor Billy Joe. And all of a sudden, my situation got worse, but I started to get better. I started to take my story and say, well, what's the greatest way to create a new story? Is create a testimony in your life. And some of you in this room tonight, your story's been rattled. You're sitting out there today and you don't even know why you showed up tonight at church. I've been there. You're sitting out there today and you say, Coach, you understand, man, that mountain looks so impossible right now. And I was there. But I started to implement these biblical principles that I'm gonna give you tonight. My situation got worse, but I got better. I became the youngest strength and conditioning coach in the nation at Oral Roberts University. Was blessed and privileged to work with some of the top athletes in the world. Wrote a few books, get to travel and speak all over the country. Started a foundation here locally where we're blessed and privileged. Raised over $500,000 to train Tulsa's finest and bravest, the police and the medics and firefighters in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Started a local fitness company. That's Tulsa's #1 fitness company. Started a dynamic sports event where we train out. Why am I telling you all that? Not to impress you, but to impress upon you that I believe that God that we serve is the same God yesterday, today, and forever. And the same God that when I felt like that mountain that was weighing my life down, that seemed absolutely impossible, the same God that picked me up, that rescued me, is the same God today, yesterday, and forever. And I love that song that we sing. Greater is he that is in me than what? You that is than you that is in the world. If God is for me, who can be against me? We sing all these songs, but do we ever really believe them? Do we really take them and implement them to our life? My God is mighty to save. I honestly believe that when you make one decision that you're done. I'm done here at this mountain. I will no longer stay at this mountain. Debt, I'm done. Physical ailments in my body, I'm done. Average marriage, I'm done. Mediocre life, I'm done. I'm done losing. I will no longer play second place. And when you make that one decision, I believe that the God we serve will move radically in.